Hello and welcome to another set of turns of Dominions 5. I'm the False God, and we're playing today as Phaeacia. We're jumping in on turn 52. We did 51. Alright. We did a bunch of Vile Waters and some Mind Hunts. Went ahead and got somebody there. Unfortunately, this one managed to resist. And we got a King of Elemental Earth, and we failed to get a Queen of Elemental Air, so that's a huge amount of gems wasted. Whoops. In Asphodel, we got our PD killed. In White Water, we have a Golem running around who killed our PD also. Ulm is killing us as well, and taking our stuff. We went ahead and rode out here. I think this is just one, just a little scout ping at what the army still has. So a lot of the similar stuff as before in some ways. Some rock throwers, just a couple little N1s, so nothing we can't handle here. We get attacked by a Care. We get attacked by a Tyrant. We get attacked by a Tyrant. And we get attacked by a Tyrant. Which isn't great. We lost a lot of territory. We also are continuing to get whacked by Raging Hearts. This is also tragic. A lesser horror going up against our god, who I have failed to kit anything with except a Staff of Elemental Mastery. He gets the Petrify here. Gives him a bop for 7. It'd be probably better if you cast some spells. Cast a spell. Oh, okay. So this is clearly we're on a different version of the game. There's been a patch. In the real world, we lost. So our god died. Took my Staff of Elemental Mastery with him, and knocked down our global. So there's a real lesson here, which is that he should have bodyguards, although I don't know if those work against horrors, and he should have gear. He should not be standing there naked. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. That really is going to come back and bite us a little bit. So that is very unfortunate. But with that said, what are we gonna do about it? So we have our underwater crew who's gonna try and pick off this golem. He could go somewhere else, but if he wants to keep sort of moving around our lake, this is the only place he can go. So we're gonna try and pick him off. We have a squad on patrol here. I think that given what he's been doing, right, I think that this tyrant might move on here. So we're going to try and pick it off with our Titan Enslaving Brigade. We're forging up. We're doing some more Mind Hunts, doing another Cloud Trapeze attempt on our Titan catching nonsense. We've got our King of Elemental Earth, who is moving up here to join up with some troops to take the fight to them. Doing some more forging of some random good gear. We've got just the one unit moving. No, we're moving out a whole mage stack to group up with this army, and then this army is going to march as well. Our problem is we're just getting absolutely and then I think, we're not fighting down here. We're just going to try and get more units to hold with. Our problem is that we've just been raided to absolute shit. I mean, look at our province graph. We're down to half. Our income's down to half. That's why these armies have to move. They have to give us breathing room to take back. We have some counter thug operations we're trying to pull off. If we can kill this guy, then we can take all our water back. If we can take this guy out, we free up some operational room over here to go and try and deal with Ulm. But we need armies. We need to create space. That's something I've not done a good job of, and it's something we absolutely have to do. So let's go ahead and jump into 53. All right, 53. we got some stuff. So first, I think we cloud trapezed in here. Yeah, to try and catch this tyrant. I swear, again, this worked in testing. Unfortunately, we get hit by an arrow here. Knocks our mist form right off. We're going to chop through the PD without issue. But we don't quite manage to deal with him. And despite the fact that we have pretty high morale, we rout off. Which is pretty unfortunate. We had them both successfully retreat, though. So, not the end of the world. Not great. A whole bunch of dire portents went up. The Wild Hunt. This one is Well of Misery. And this one is Galegate. Now, I don't think all of those actually had room to go up. Galegate went... I don't know. I take it back. Something went down. Oh, Mother Oak is down. That was up before, but Well of Misery's up, Galegate's up, Wild Hunt, Eternal Pyre, and then we still have our Maelstrom. So a lot of globals coming up. Missed on our one mine hunt, but we successfully... This is the guy who was shepherding the demons around. Demon Walker. So we have managed to pick him off. Golem raids into us. Now this is not the underwater golem. Here Phalegra beat us. Care beat us. This one, I think, is where we're trying to catch this. No, not a golem. That's it's a kitted out troll. So he's doing liquid body. We're just doing piles of elementals. Quicken Self, Friendly Currents, I think is Reinvigoration. 4 combat speed, -2 encumbrance. Oh no. Okay. Friendly Currents. Not sure about that one on a thug. Doesn't make a ton of sense to me. You could see we've summoned a lot of water elementals. Now we've used up a lot of gems here. But this is this guy costs like 30-something gems. He's fully kitted out. If we can kill him, it's definitely still worth it. And we've got water elementals on the way. I know he's got a decent amount of regen, but it's hard to thug water elementals. And he did not. And he has perished. So that's good. We get to steal some of his stuff. Always nice. Here we lost another province to some raiding from goats. Battle in Micklin. This is just on top of it. Yep, lost the province defense. I think this battle is something... Nope, just province defense. We go ahead and attack and kill him with a captain here. We lose this one. Because I don't know what I think if I recall, I sent this guy in like practically naked. Actually naked. He's just trying to do it with spells. And he ends up getting his mist form popped. As we saw in the real one, he loses and I think gets away. In this one, he's going to die. So that didn't work. That was here. Is this battle? Here. Okay. Here we have 2 tyrants. Both fully kitted out. I think they're the same kit. I don't know why this guy's green, though. They're the same kit. First 4 items are the same. No, okay, this one has a storm spool, and this one has an acorn necklace. We have our line of Colossi Weavers, including 2 of them who have substantial penetration items. And then they have some infantry to back them up and just keep these guys distracted. So we're going to communion up. I think we're going to put a Light of the Northern Star maybe, or maybe we're just doing a Power of the Spheres, maybe both, can't recall. And then we're just going right into, yeah, there's Light of the Northern Star. We're now going into Enslave Mind. So we should turn on team colored squares, see if we're successful. And again, this is all new, because it's a new patch, right? These are new battles for me, so... Okay, well, there we go. We got that one. Welcome to the team. And again, so he's got 25 MR, but our best person has a communion bonus up to just so only up to being able to cast it. Or magic boost 2, yeah, but they've got +5 in terms of breaking through. So let's see if we can get this guy as well. So we can go ahead and take, like, let's look at this guy who we did manage to get. No, do we not get to see it? Penetration, oh, here it is. So we're rolling at 14 versus 25. Wow. We actually did get extremely lucky. +9 is a pretty big difference. But he failed to resist. Let's see if we can get the other one. And we got this one too. This guy we got with a... This one was at our 16 against a 25, so again, a 9-point difference. And we got them both in this version. And we got them both in the real version as well. We also managed to pick up 2 of their rings of regen and a crown because they, of course, they lose their stuff because they're going to come to us as units and not as commanders. We also we conquered something back here. So that's a pretty great, this is a nice pickup for us. We can absolutely make use of these tyrants. They have magic we don't have huge access to. We can counter thug even more effectively with these guys. And they're 2 tyrants that he doesn't have, right? So Phalegra has a number of different uses for the capital. Tyrants obviously the main one, but they also want their Cyclops Smiths. So, you know, he only can really have so many tyrants. And so stealing 2 of them is a pretty nice grab. We also get attacked by Ulm here, and this is we have nothing here, so it just goes away. Young Raging Rebels, of course. They're all over the place. We get some gems. Some stuff is breached. Our scout died of disease. So we managed to grab these 2 tyrants. We're going to move our Ivy King over here to start to wake them back up. We have a decent amount of nature gems, so we can definitely afford to do that, and paying 20 nature gems for a Phalegra Tyrant is definitely worth it. They could even go and catch chaff for us if we really, if it came to that. The Angler moved over here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough water gems left here to send this force right back out. We got to send them home first, but we have a new set of guys doing the same thing. And we're actually going to move back here because my hope is that he tries to catch this force somehow. I think I set these guys on retreat, yeah. So the hope is that he tries to catch these guys, they retreat out successfully, and then we ambush with these 2. That's the goal. So we're going to try and put an end to his underwater shenanigans. It'd be nice if we had some kind of other small raiders to go after these, but at present I don't. So we're not. You can see we've lost the entire... we're looking like Rome here. We've lost the entire Western Empire, pretty much. Just have these 2 little holdouts left. Both of them besieged. But we're going to still try and knock them around. I think we were riding out here. Storm Power, Thunderstrike, Arrow Fend. This guy's on retreat. Whoops. Pillar of Fire, Communion Master, Thunderstrike. We're going to do some Dragon Teeth, some Air Elementals. Sort of the same stuff we normally do. And our troops are mostly these summoned guys. There aren't very many of them, but we're going to try and supplement them with some summoned troops. So that's a thing. let's see, what else are we? Where else are we attacking? We're attacking here. We're gonna move. This squad of fire mages are gonna move here. It looks like. No, they're moving to the capital. Who's moving? Oh, my hijack squad is moving here to try and get the care or something. You know, get whatever we can, whatever shows up. And we'll have to see, right? This is sort of the first turn. He's lost these guys, so we'll have to see what he does in terms of adapting. He attacked us here. We're going to break this siege as well. Similar tactics. We just have a lot more guys here. Storm Power. Let's see. Liquid Body and Advance. Power of the Spheres, Phoenix, Legions. Personal Region to help our slaves out. Mostly we're just going to be spamming evocations at him. Storm is going up, of course. Arrowfend. We're having our big mages take care of that stuff. So we're going to try and break this out here. This group really needs some more troops. 25 is not really enough. 35 is not really enough either. And then we can move forwards, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And we're forging some more stuff. All right, we'll jump to 54 here. The penultimate turn of what I have saved. We're going to mine hunt. We successfully killed, I believe this was the care. So that's pretty nice. So that care cost a handful of death gems, but then he cost at least 20 nature gems to turn into a commander, or maybe some pearls, but more likely nature gems. And then he also had gear, I believe. So killed a lot of gear there, or a lot of gems there. We get ambushed again, same as we have in multiple places, by teleporting guys. I did not do a good job of adapting. We killed the sea troll, go us. Here, we got beaten in one of our forts. Here, the golem successfully took some more of our stuff. Lost this one. Here we won. Our weavers just took out a priest, and we picked up some mouflons. This battle, here, we were riding out. I think we have a battle. Now, what we didn't account for is this guy, because he wasn't there before, is this mound fiend with gems. And he's going to cast Rigor Mortis. We also don't have proper bodyguards for all these bugs, which is unfortunate. We have some, and bugs aren't going to get us too bad, but this Rigor Mortis is going to be tough. There's a Blade Wind. But you can see we're starting to get, that guy's fatigued out. The Mouflons have made it to the back. We didn't have a wide enough line, and they decided to run through to the back here. We are picking up some Mouflons. Our Mouflon immediately retreated. We're kind of busy scything through our own guys there, which is definitely unfortunate. Up front, our line is holding just fine. The cubes have some cold resistance. They don't care too badly about this. Gifts of Heaven is a tough one to cast when you have fatigue problems from Rigor Mortis. Unfortunately, nobody is going after the White Mage, who's now just summoning up huge squads of skellies. Our cubes are suffering, looks like a little bit from arrow fire, although they have a lot of fire resistance. I would have thought they'd be doing a little bit better. Our mages are fatigued out. Fatigued out. Fatigued out. This is sort of what happens when you don't have relief up and Rigor Mortis goes up. So we still have a couple people casting, but that's pretty much over. And ultimately we are going to lose this and not be able to get away. So that's Rigor Mortis. This is a Rigor Mortis. Got us pretty good here. So that sucks. That means that fort's going to fall. And indeed, it does. So if we just waited, we maybe could have done better in the fort, but I think we would have had similar problems without nature to cast our relief. This is... we really needed one of our Hesperides to be with the army. or another nature mage, one of our mini lizards. So this is sort of a case where I theoretically have the answer to this, but I didn't know it was coming in advance enough to script against it, and I have the people in the wrong place, right? My nature mages that are more expendable are all the way up here, and the conflict is all the way down here. And I was sort of greedy every single turn and just having these guys research instead of spending the time to have them move and get into position. It doesn't even need to be all the way out here, right? But just even here, where we could then look to march out and save these forces. But I didn't do that. And so it didn't happen. And so we lost all of our people. Independents lose to a flagrant tyrant. And we're starving again over here, so we gotta move. Which we are. But we're only moving to knock off this force that he attacked with. Similar to what we've seen before, a lot of helots. Some Mouflon and some other sort of chaff. He's also got a Mound Fiend here, who I'm sure is going to do Rigor Mortis as well, plus some other guys. All right, so we're losing. It's not where we want to be. We still have a lot of our troops. We still have a lot of our mages. We can absolutely recover if we can get off our butts and start moving. We got to win this fight, and then this army's we got to push. We got to deal some damage. I got to raid better. Got to look at what gem options we have for raiding. We have no income. I think we're defecting. Yeah, we are. Or at least our troops are getting angry. So we've got our work cut out for us, but it's not impossible. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining me, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great day.